Namaste, dear friends. I am Loknath, transformational coach and personal growth expert. Today, right now, I want to share some important concepts about abundance. It's about manifesting abundance. I know it's favorite topic to many people. It's favorite topic to me as well. Who doesn't love this concept? Who doesn't love abundance? Who doesn't love money? Everyone loves, everyone needs it, right? Isn't it? Yes. So, we will go deep into intricate details about abundance, how to manifest abundance, and we will also learn certain keys, certain principles, certain tools to achieve, to master the abundance in our life. What is meant by abundance? What is true abundance? I have this question for you. What is the meaning of abundance for you? Is it money? Is it name and fame? Is it a luxurious house? What is meant by abundance to you? How do you define abundance? Many people think abundance means money. But abundance is not just about money. It is one portion of it. Money is one portion of abundance. Abundance means everything. Abundance means inclusion. Abundance means completion. Abundance means wholeness, completeness that we already have within. So the material abundance is one factor of the true abundance, the true prosperity. Earlier, initial days, I used to think abundance is money. I used to think always about abundance means money. But later in my research, in my reading and in my research, in my counseling with people, because I am also abundance coach, I am expert in this field called abundance, about money, about wealth principles. So abundance affect four categories of life. We can say four components of abundance. One is health. Health is wealth, we know. We keep hearing about it. Many people, they earn more and more and more money by keeping their health aside, not taking care of their physical body. They reach 45, 50 years of age. They may get health issues and they start spending all the money for recovering of their health. So that is not true abundance. That's why first component of abundance is health. Health is wealth. If we are having full perfect health, then we can achieve anything. Health is a part of abundance. And second component is money. As we know, we love. Money is also one of the portions of abundance. And third component of abundance is relationships. Relationships are most essential ingredients to live an abundant life. Without relationships, we will not be wealthy, we will not be enjoying the luxury of life, richness of life. Imagine you are a solo person and you don't have any friends, close friends, you don't have anyone to talk with. You are just earning money all the time. How happy you will be? How abundant you will be? You are not a true abundant person. If your focus is always only on money. Relationships matter a lot because we are living in society. We are living with people. We are not living in the forest. We are not living in the Mount Everest. The people who are meditating there, the Siddhas, the Buddhas, for them all these material things are not required. Money is not required. Relationships not required because they already transcended. They went beyond all the physical elements, physical things. But as we live in the society, we live with people. Relationships also part of abundance. And fourth component of abundance is your contribution. What are you giving? What do you want to offer to people? After achieving enough of money, enough of wealth, you need to contribute. Without contribution, without giving, without helping others, you are not abundant person. People who are more rich, more wealthy people, millionaires or billionaires, we think that they are most happy people, most successful people, most richest people in life. And there is a research. One of my favorite teachers, Ken Honda from Japan. So he started researching about, he's a money expert, money coach. He started researching about what brings joy, what makes people rich. So when he started asking questions about people who are rich, he constantly hearing from them that they are not feeling rich inside. They feel that we are not rich yet, even though they have millions of dollars in their bank accounts. And this Ken Honda, this person, started interviewing billionaires who have billions of dollars. And he get the same answer for this question. Are you feeling rich, dear friend? And they replied, the billionaires replied, no, we are not rich. I want to have a private jet. Then I will be rich. I will be abundant person. And then this person went and he approached one of the billionaire who has a private jet. And he has that eagerness that, okay, he is having private jet. This person, this billionaire, he might be feeling more rich than other people that I have interviewed. Then this person who has jet, private jet, he answered to Ken Honda. He said, I am not feeling rich. I feel I am not rich yet. Then Ken Honda asked that billionaire, I think you might be happy and you might be more rich person because you have a private jet. And then that billionaire replied, yes, I have private jet, but it has only 5-seater. If at least 30-50 members can accommodate by this private jet, then I would be happy. Then he went to another billionaire who has a big aeroplane. And he asked this question, are you rich? He said, no, I am not rich. I am not rich yet. So it goes on like a daily serial. So what we think about having more money brings richness in life is not truth. So abundance is a mindset. Abundance starts with thinking. And I have another question for you, dear friend. Where do you find abundance? Tell me. You may think about, even though you are watching this video at a later time, but ask this question to yourself. Where do you see abundance in your life? You might be getting some insight, right? Some insights. So I'll tell you, if you look at the nature, the tree, it is full of abundance of leaves. Isn't it an abundance? If you look at a tree, it has full of leaves in it, abundance of leaves. It indicates natural abundance. Look at the ocean. How vast, how big it is. It is abundance of water having it in it. There is no limitation. How much ever water we pull out from the ocean, it never become empty. It is having full of abundance. And in the night, when you go into the terrace, look at the sky, you see billions and trillions of stars, full of abundance. Have you ever experienced the stars in the night? Stargazing? Such a beauty, such a abundance that you experience. You look at the nature, if you look at the sky for half an hour in the night, without any thoughts, and you become one with abundance universe. This universe is full of abundance. And why to go outside to experience the abundance? Let me take you to within you. You look at your own body. How many cells you might have in your body? More than 50 trillion cells in your body. So every cell is doing its own function, and every cell is in communication, in coordination with other cell. There is an abundance in the body, abundance of cells in the body that brings health to you. My dear friend, recognize this abundance. Be aware of this abundance. Without working every cell in coordination with every other cell, we don't experience health. Right now I am talking joyfully, playfully, with a lot of joy, energy, enthusiasm, because abundance of health that I am experiencing. And you are listening to me. For many minutes you will be listening to this sharing, the wisdom. And you are perfectly feeling comfortable in the body. That is the abundance. These are the yardsticks of measuring abundance. These are the clues to connect to the universal abundance. Universe is full of abundance. You look at the birds. How many birds are there? Beautiful birds flying. And look at the trees, forest. Millions of trees are there. Abundance. Everywhere there is abundance. And you might be getting this question in your mind, dear friend. Why one should have abundance? Why one should have more money? You may have this question. Because everything in the universe, it has full of abundance in it. It reminds us about living an abundant life. If we are not living an abundant life, we are not living to the fullest. It is about health, having perfect health, having a lot of money to enjoy the life, and also relationships, healthy, harmony, radiant relationships, and also contribution, helping people who are in need. Without these 4 components, we don't experience abundance. So we try to live one aspect, one portion of abundance. That means only looking at the money. No, money is one part of it, as I told you earlier. So by including all these 4 components, you experience full abundance, dear friends. So we have different viewpoints about money and abundance. If you ask any person who are not into this knowledge, this wisdom path, they will tell money is important. Money is the only thing, he may say. The person who is not into this spiritual path, he says money is the only important thing to me. One must earn always money, nothing else matter in life. That is one viewpoint. And another viewpoint is religious viewpoint. Religious viewpoint is about the big people in religious temples or religions. It can be any person in the religion you take, maybe from the communities, religious communities in the world. They may say money is evil. One should renounce all the money. We should not keep the money with us. We should not be luxurious in life. That is taking us away from the God. You should give away all the money. You should not keep money with you if you want salvation. It is another viewpoint. And spiritual viewpoint, third thing is spiritual or New Age Masters viewpoint. It is totally different. It's a shift in the paradigm. So these masters say money is energy. Money is important. Only thing is how you are using it, how you are operating it in your life matters a lot. Money is like electricity. You see electricity as good or bad. It is neutral. If you put your finger into the plug, you experience a shock and you feel electricity is bad. But we are enjoying all these gadgets, the TV, computer, laptop, camera, because of the electricity. We must be thankful for that. But how you are using it makes a difference. Money, when it is with right people, spiritual people, it will be used for all the greater causes. It will help to create many beautiful things in the world. Beautiful things in the world means spreading this wisdom, or big constructions for gathering of meditations, the pyramid or any other constructions for meditation purpose. So we can use money in a positive way. So we must have this higher viewpoint, this spiritual viewpoint about money. Money is not about bad or good. It is about how we see, how we perceive. Abundance is there everywhere. Right now, to experience abundance, fullness, wholeness in your life, I want you to do this experiment. Right now, I want you to take a breath, keep taking the breath, inhale, keep taking until you feel exhausted, and hold it for a few seconds. And now release it. Exhale. As you exhale now, you keep exhaling, exhaling, exhale till I say stop. And now hold for a few seconds. And now inhale again. Now feel the inhalation and exhalation. How is it now? It's effortless. It's a flow. How was it before when I said you to keep breathing and keep exhaling? So this has a correlation with abundance and money in our life. You know how? Giving and receiving. We need to practice giving and receiving equally in our life. Like our breath, when we keep taking all the time, you can't hold it. When you keep giving all the time, you can't survive for many seconds. It needs to be in a flow. This is called law of circulation or giving and receiving. This is a balanced approach in creating abundance in our life. In general, what happens? People they go into extremes. If you look at materialistic people, they always have this thought of receiving, taking, earning more money, taking more money, but they are not good at giving. Why? Because they think, if I give money to someone, I lose. Do you lose breath when you give out? No, but again you get back as in breath, and you give out as out breath. Like that, we need to circulate abundance in our life. Giving and receiving should go in hand. It should go with flow. It is like a blood. What happens to your body when blood stagnates at one particular part of the body and we die immediately? The blood is in the flow. The breathing is in the flow. Heart is palpitating. Our lungs are working. Taking the breath in and giving the breath out. The river is in the flow. Our abundance, our money is like that. When we allow it to flow like a river, and it keeps circulating in our life, it keeps coming back and again in our life. People who try to hold the money, they will never experience abundance in life. That's why people who are extremely rich in terms of money, but somewhere they feel that they are not rich yet, because they are comparing to someone else in their life, someone else who are more richer than them, and they are not happy. They feel they are not rich. That's a block. It's an abundance block. I conduct programs about abundance, about earning money. Many people come to me for counseling and for my training programs. They come with many blocks. There are many abundance blocks that they carry. I used to carry abundance blocks earlier, and with this wisdom, with this understanding about abundance principles, I had let go of those limited thoughts. As I told you, abundance is a mindset. There is one thing called prosperity consciousness versus poverty consciousness. If we carry prosperity thoughts about money, about wealth, about health, about relationships, about money, then we keep attracting abundance in our life. If we carry poverty thoughts, the victim thoughts, complaints, blaming of someone, then we block the flow of abundance, money into our life. We need to be in a state of appreciation of people who have the money more than us. We need to thank them, we need to appreciate them for having more money. When we judge the people who have more money, more wealth, if we keep on judging them, we don't attract that into our life. Imagine you have a friend, your close friend, every day you both are meeting, you are scolding him, you are always criticizing him, abusing him with your words. Will that person like you to come and talk to you? Most probably no. He will not like to come to you to speak and spend time with you. Only when you love that person, when you accept that person, when you are comfortable with that person, then that person like to come to you again and again. Same with the flow of abundance also. When we judge, when we criticize someone who are more abundant than us, we stop the flow of money or abundance into our life. So always remember this important tool, practicing giving and receiving. In the very early childhood, we learned that giving means losing. How a child learns losing? When he has two toys, suppose the neighbor child came to play with this child, with your child, you might said your child, don't give the second toy to that kid, other kid. If you give that kid, you lose. So we are putting a block, money block within the child. So the child start to think, if I give, I lose. But the child is in his natural state, he wants to give another toy to the other child and they want to play both of them together. We need to allow, we need to teach this to children. Giving means receiving. Receiving means giving. You should have mind to give, heart to receive. Heart to give, mind to receive. Then money flows into your life. Another thing is working on our money blocks. As I told, there will be many subconscious blocks. These are called core beliefs, negative core beliefs about money and abundance, which will stop the flow of abundance in our life. Example, one thing is, I am not good enough. I am not good enough to attract more money. It's a belief, limited belief, which will stop the flow of money. I am not good than my neighbor. I am not creative. I am not talented than my neighbor, my colleague. This is the biggest block to explore the abundance of energy, creativity from you. So, no comparison. Work on those limited beliefs, limited thoughts, limited blocks, because money is mirror. Money is a mirror. Mirror of our beliefs, mirror of our state of mind, mirror of our state of being. We try to change outer situations. We try to remove the symptoms, but we need to work with the cause, the root cause, the root belief, the root blockage which is there in us, which stops the flow of abundance in our life. So when we let go, when we clear all these blocks, then we naturally attract abundance, fulfillment, joy and happiness in our life. So this is very important to remember, to circulate. As I told initially about the 4 components of abundance, contribution is the biggest element in experiencing abundance. When you contribute your talent, the gifts that you have born with, then people love to pay back to you. Whatever the natural talents you have, it can be singing, it can be dancing, it can be writing skills, it can be teaching skills, it can be programming skills. You may be good at making other people happy. So you will be paid for that because you have abundance of talents within you. Recognize those talents. Then you will get more and more opportunities coming to you. Dear friends, I want you to live with abundance in life. I want you to experience full of health. I want you to experience full of money, because money is also important. And I want you to experience happiness in your relationships. I want you to serve the humanity, to contribute your gifts. So then we all can expand this circle of abundance. Because of societal conditions, we live in the circle of lack, circle of limitations. We need to step out of that circle and enter into the vastness of abundance, enter into the circle of abundance. Our birthright is to experience abundance. Our birthright is to live joyfully. Our birthright is to work with others, in collaboration with others, in helping others to grow. So then we experience abundance in our life. In my life, when I was earning for my own self as a software engineer, I was not experiencing this joy. But right now, I have full of things in my life, material things, money, everything, because I contribute my skills, my talents, the gift of voice, gift of wisdom that I awakened within me through the power of meditation, through the power of reading. I achieved a state of abundance. I am also learning by sharing with you. I am also learning different aspects about abundance, and I am also in the path of in the journey of abundance. So your intentions should be in synchronize with helping others, making difference in the world. That brings more and more abundance in your life. So I always ask this question to me: how can I give? How can I serve? In some of the Western countries, I have heard from my teacher Dr. Newton, in one of the countries, when someone visits that country, everyone, whoever you meet in that country, they say, how can I help you? It's a common dialogue which is not coming from the mouth, not coming from the mind, but coming from their heart. How can I help you? How can I make difference to you? So we need to indoctrinate that new belief, new set of ideas in our mind. So I ask this question every day morning when I wake up: how can I make difference in people's life, whoever I meet? It can be my family members, it can be my friends, my colleagues, or it can be a lecture or talk, a training, a workshop that I conduct. I always carry this thought: how can I serve? How can I give my best? How can I offer my skills, my talents to these people who are in need? This gives me profound insights, profound wisdom, unlimited abundance to me. So I want you to experience this state of abundance in your life with this wisdom. So another final tip or tool that I want to share: keep learning, keep reading. Always read the books, best authors. I want you to read the book by Dr. Deepak Chopra, Creating Abundance, my all-time favorite book. I read it more than 50 times. A to Z Steps for Abundance. Amazing book, amazing book. He shared about how to experience abundance in our life in a depth way. After reading that book, after attending courses from Dr. Deepak Chopra, my life has really transformed, and I could create material abundance, financial abundance, health, everything in my life. So I want you to read that book, and I want to end with this inspiration, information, and that will bring transformation in your life. every day learn something new. You learn some new insights, new ideas, new methods. It can be reading new book or doing something new will bring more creativity flow in your life. So many nuances come to us when we read, when we learn. You might be richest person in the world, doesn't matter, are you growing? You might be a CEO or chairman of an organization, are you growing? That matters a lot. Are you helping your team to grow? It matters a lot. If you are not growing, if your friends, your colleagues, your team members are not growing, it doesn't matter whether you are a CEO, chairman of a company. If you get a loss in your company, in your business, it doesn't matter, are you growing? If you are successful, doesn't matter, are you growing or not? Everything that we do, whether we achieve success, whether we are failure, doesn't matter. Are you learning from that failure and growing or not? It matters a lot. That brings the true abundance, true prosperity, true fulfillment in our life, dear friends. Thank you for listening to me with a lot of patience, lot of love. You are such a wonderful, amazing being. I'm so happy to connect with you wherever you are in the earth. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful to you. Thank you, my dear friend. I'm signing off. Your friend Loknath. Thank you. Bye-bye.